The security guard isn't around. You'd think they would be more alert at night. What's wrong with this school?
Am I right?
I knew it. This school is so much scarier at night. This can only remind me of bad memories. I should have asked someone to accompany me. If only Ore was here. The science lab should be around the corner. It's scary, but I can't back out now.
Essie?
Huh? Ore!
It's really you.
I'm so glad to see you. Huh? What's this feeling? Something just isn't right.
I'm glad to see you too.
What are you doing here?
Didn't I tell you I can't leave this school?
Oh, that's right. Normal.
What about you?
There's something I need to find.
Do you need my help?
That would be great! All right, I'll search this side. Ore, you can search the other side. Ore? What's wrong? I thought you said you were going to help me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you. I can't go to that room.
What do you mean? Ore, is this related to your secret? I hope I'm wrong, but I didn't notice your presence just now. I can sense anyone within a certain radius because of my sixth sense. Yet I failed to notice your presence. This has never happened before. Not even the other times you've been around him?
Yeah, seriously, you should have noticed that sooner.
I knew something was different about you from the moment I met you. It wasn't just because of your appearance, your demeanor, or your circumstances. At first, I thought it was because you're a psychic, but I'm starting to feel that it's much more than that. It's something I couldn't put my finger on. It just goes right through. For example, I've never seen you outside this corridor.
You're right. You have never seen me outside this corridor. I said I can't leave this place. What I really meant is I can't leave this corridor.
What do you mean by that?
Essie, I didn't want you to know this, but it's getting too difficult for me. I'm tired of lying. Essie, everything about me is a lie. For I no longer exist. I'm a ghost!
Wait, what?
I know,
What?
right?
Oh
Never
my
would
God.
have guessed that.
Oh my God, wow. He looks straight at me with his miserable eyes. His words echo in my ears, piercing through my soul. I want to believe the words you told me. I want to believe in the kindness you gave me. I want to live on believing in everything. But who am I supposed to believe in? Okay.
Password, come back!
The comeback kid.
Baby, come back! You can blame it all on me.
What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean that you no longer exist? Ore!
Essie, I can feel my time slowly fading away. Even so, I'm really happy to have been able to meet you. Thank you for everything. And I'm sorry.
How is he blushing if he's a ghost? He doesn't have blood.
He's not, come on, you can see him.
Right, but he
It's
doesn't
like-
have blood.
It's like he can look however he wants to look.
But that means he's doing it on purpose. That's hilarious.
He just wants to seem cute for his human girlfriend.
Okay.
You should just forget about me.
Ore? Before I even notice, he disappears from my sight. I try to search around the school, but I can't find him anywhere. Now it's Monday. Ore, I couldn't find him after he disappeared yesterday. What's happening? I don't understand what you mean, Ore.
The problems of dating a ghost.
Ore, where are you? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I've always found you here. I don't know where else I can find you outside this corridor. I asked the students around the school, but no one knows about him. It's almost as if he never existed in the first place. She just said that about an on. Alright. Either. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we need telepathy more, because we need it at 9.
Okay. My mind is still a mess. Perhaps I can calm myself down if I do some training. Nice.
These are not that hard. That other one, though, is hell.
Ore, why aren't you here again? What should I do? How can I meet you? That couldn't possibly be the last time I was ever going to see you. That's just too much for me. Alright. Okay. Oh, wow. I always come to this park whenever I feel down. I thought I would at least feel a little better if I came, but...
Essie. Huh? What happened? You look so upset.
Rexus. He knows many things about me. Perhaps he knows Ore too? Should I ask him?
Yes.
Rexus, do you know Ore? I want to know what happened to him.
Come again?
No, it's alright if you don't know. I was just... What am I doing? There's no way Rexus knows anything about him.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Here, you can have this.
Huh? What's this? A diary? It looks so old.
That diary belongs to Ore's father.
Where did you get this from?
I knew his father a long time ago due to my profession. Not a psychologist.
How old is Rexus?
I don't know.
Because he looks like ageless, because he's an anime.
Right. He looks like anime 17.
Yeah, but
maybe he's anime 30.
who knows?
He accidentally left this behind at one of our meetings. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to return this to him. If you read it, you might find some clues.
Are you sure it's alright for me to read this?
Like, he doesn't look like the other adults.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he was like an intern. Aw.
The owner of this diary is no longer around. That would also explain why we can't date him, because he's a full-grown adult.
Yeah, that's good.
It's up to you if you want to read it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be reading someone else's diary, but I need to know what happened to Ore. xx-xx-xxxx. Oh, this is, yeah. Today I bought Ore a pair of roller skates. He wanted some ever since he saw his classmates using them. Ore has always been fascinated by sport ball. It's unfortunate he has a weak body, just like his mother. Despite this, he yearns to be able to play sport ball like normal children. I was hoping that these roller skates could fulfill even a little of that wish. Alas, nothing in this world is that easy. Ore just could not pass the stage of riding without falling, regardless of how much he tried. I could only tell him not to give up. xx-xx-xxxx. Today I decided to bring Ore to eat parfaits. My late wife loved sweets, so I figured he might be the same.
They are essentially the same person.
After all, he does resemble her in almost every way, even down to her beautiful white hair. And I pretty much hit the mark. He looked incredibly happy at the sight of the parfait and just managed to finish 2 servings in just 5 minutes. I timed him. I also ordered one for myself. However, they don't have flavors other than chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. I don't enjoy milk chocolates because who cares? I mean, I guess this is his diary. But, like, who cares?
Honestly.
If only they had dark chocolate.
Same.
In my opinion, real sweets should have a little bitterness before you savor its sweetness.
I'm not saying, though, on that.
That's surprising that you like dark chocolate, then.
It's weird.
You're full of contradictions.
Wow, I'm a real person. I like really sugary sweets and dark chocolate.
Oh, crazy.
I'm complex.
Despite my complaint, it was as good as long as Ore was happy. Ore's father is a little weird, but I mean, who doesn't like milk chocolate? He does care for Ore a great deal.
I don't know. Some milk chocolates are kind of gross, like the chocolate bunnies. I don't like
Well,
those.
that's not...
Yeah.
But those are just gross. They're
Yeah,
not
they're-
bad because they're milk
Yeah.
chocolate.
Sometimes-
They're bad because they're bad.
But not all dark chocolate is bad. Like, most dark chocolate is amazing.
Yeah, I guess because dark chocolate, like, just...
Is better.
People that tend to make dark chocolate tend to make better
more.
chocolate.
They just care more.
Yeah, but, like, their milk chocolate is also usually better than, like, a chocolate bunny.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
Those are.
Like, Easter candy, novelty Easter candy is, like, the lowest tier of candy.
It really is.
Alright, xx-xx-xxxx. When I returned home today, I found Ore collapsed in his room. This has never occurred before, despite him being a fragile child. Then I remembered my wife. I saw the connection immediately and sent him to a nearby hospital. After all, they are the same person, essentially. It was just as I suspected. He was diagnosed with diabetes mellitus type 1, the same illness that... Why did they use a real disease in this fantasy game?
I don't
That
know.
upsets me. How dare they try to bring real things into this?
Into fiction.
Yeah,
Fiction should never mimic reality.
ever, or vice versa. To think that I bought him to eat parfaits just a couple of weeks before. I cannot believe I was this careless to the point where I failed to notice all the earlier symptoms. xx-xx-xxxx. As far as I know, with appropriate care, discipline and testing and dosing of insulin taken, Ore can still live like a normal person. Due to my job, I was so busy that I neglected my wife until it was too late. I must not repeat the same mistakes with this identical person. I will make sure that Ore gets the best medical treatment. xx-xx-xxxx. Today, Ore asked for a parfait. With some careful planning and monitoring of blood glucose level, there might still be a chance for him to eat any food. However, I don't want to take a chance. It pained me, but I had to tell him to refrain from eating carelessly. He was visibly upset.
He, this 5-year-old, is visibly upset about not getting to eat sweets.
Ore, I didn't know that he had to go through all of that. He's so cheerful in front of me. Was that a facade? xx-xx-xxxx. It has been a year since Ore was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. We are slowly getting used to this lifestyle. I felt I had been focusing too much on Ore that I neglected my other son, whose name I will care not to mention.
Whose name I will abstain from at this point in time.
I'm proud that he can take care of himself without my help despite his young age. However, I always find it hard to communicate with him. Unlike Ore, he resembles me. I've always had a hard time associating with people. He must have inherited that from me. Nevertheless, we are a family. I wish we could become closer. xx-xx-xxxx. Recently, Ore claimed that his mind was separated from him every time he slept. I wonder if he has developed psychological problems due to his illness. I
What?
hope this is temporary. xx-xx-xxxx. Ore likes to talk about his experiences outside his body. He genuinely believes that what he experienced is real. I'm beginning to worry if the problem has worsened. I have to do something. xx-xx-xxxx. I decided to perform a test. I placed 5 different things inside a locked room and asked Ore to tell me what they were. To my surprise, he managed to guess everything perfectly. I don't want to admit this, but what he claimed might be real. xx-xx-xxxx. I have little interest in the paranormal, so I don't know how to deal with Ore's newfound problem. I decided to spend some time researching and discovered its relation to ESPN abilities, commonly known as astral projection. It's one of the oldest known human manifestations of ESPN as far as psychic abilities go, and it's often associated with dreams. Recently, I began to wonder if the reason why my son developed such an ability was due to the fact that he was detached from reality. Children are given the privilege to dream, but even that was taken away from him right from the very beginning. He longed to escape from this cruel, cruel world. His ability must have been a materialization of this strong desire. Is it just me? This story resembles the one I read in X Note, particularly the latter half. Is it a coincidence?
No.
Probably. I need to read more of this. Huh? The later pages are ripped out. What happened? Who ripped these out? I skip over the torn pages. Only the last page remains intact. xx-xx-xxxx. Ore, my dear son, Ore. This is a lie. This is impossible. It cannot be. I promised my wife to take care of him. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's over. Everything is over. His life is over. He is dead. I let him die. No, it can't be.
It be.
Or it can't possibly be.
It be.
I checked the date. It was written around 10 years ago. He died 10 years ago when that show was popular. All of a sudden, everything becomes clear. Everything becomes kojaku. Everything becomes noise. I finally understand what Ore meant when he said those words. He dead.
He dead.
Excuse me?
Did you call me just now?
Oh, it's a memory. Oh. If I think about it, Ore had a shocked look when I greeted him for the first time. Was it because no one else could see him but me?
She must have looked crazy as hell. Herself in the hallway.
Yeah.
Essie, I can feel my time slowly fading away. Even so, I'm really happy to have been able to meet you. Thank you for everything. And I'm sorry. You should just forget about me.
How am I supposed to forget you? Ore, I don't believe you've disappeared forever. Please come out. Ore! I can only hear my voice echoing through the corridor.
The kids in class are just like,
What the fuck? Please don't leave me alone.
Essie.
Aww. Ore!
Please don't cry.
Oh, look, his hands are see-through.
Yeah.
How can you be so cruel? How could you leave me alone just like that?
But Essie, I
know everything. I knew it from the very... No, I didn't. I did not know it from the very beginning. That's a lie.
Quotations, knew it from the very beginning, end quote.
I was just deluding myself into believing you truly existed. But I can see you. I can talk to you. I can even play games with you. In my reality, you exist.
Essie.
I want to embrace him, even if my hands could never reach him.
She goes to embrace him and she slams
She
her head in
falls.
the locker.
Oh, now he is see-through.
Aww. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. To be honest, I don't know what happened to me either. Before I knew it, I was stuck in this corridor. No one could see me, let alone talk to me. I spent my days looking through the window countless times. Once I mentioned that I love clouds. To be honest, I really hate them. Those things that I always see during the endless nights. Changing, ever changing for eternity. As if they were just to torment me. There to just torment me. Sorry, come in. I wish I could reach in the sky and tear them apart.
Ore.
That was until I met you. You're my only salvation. I'm grateful I was given the opportunity to meet you again.
Huh?
It seemed that you'd totally forgotten about me. We met a long time ago.
What do you mean by that?
It's getting late. I'll tell you everything
It's daylight?
tomorrow.
It's daylight. You aren't going to disappear again, are you?
I promise you, I won't.
Okay.
You better not. Okay, so we
One
just need
more
more
telepathy.
telepathy and then 2 more clairvoyance.
Okay.
We got it.
I'll just save first, just in case. Oh, it's chocolate now.
Because it's
Because of that weird guy's dark chocolate. Yep.
close to him?
Yeah, I love him very much.
Fucking Zier's gonna go all Yandere on him.
Kids. Circle, square, river, plus. Circle, square, river, plus. Circle, square, river, plus. You wish you were one of us.